If you're looking for ways to give back to the community, you're in the right place. In this video, which is a part 1 video, I'm going to share 8 ways to give back to the community so that you can brainstorm your own ideas on how to help others in a unique way that lights you up and gives you a true sense of purpose. In case you're new, I'm Cyn Meyer, the founder of Second Wind Movement and a life coach for older adults who are striving to turn their retirement years into their best years full of purpose and meaning. And a big part of that is giving back and volunteering. And I need to preface this with a big caveat. Traditional forms of volunteering are typically not going to cut it for everyone. So we are sharing these ideas to kickstart your own thought process and exploration to find something that is unique to you, whether it's paid or unpaid, formal or informal, but a way to share your unique gifts and help others in your own way, which will liven you up as you contribute your energy. Number 1, start a coaching gig. It's undeniable that the experienced generation has a type of wisdom that is unattainable to youth. There is so much wisdom and knowledge that you can pass on to younger generations who want it. So a great way to formalize that gift is through coaching, whether it's spearheading a coaching chapter at your local college or joining an organization that has a coaching role, teaching courses at a local community college or a rec center, or starting your own side project or side hustle is a great way to start passing on some of that knowledge. As an older adult, you have the experience that many younger professionals and people don't have, which means that you can bring something unique to the classroom and the community and individuals. Number 2, teach children to read. 25 million children in the US are illiterate and cannot read proficiently, which not only negatively affects their own lives, but low literacy is also hurting the economy. If you're interested in helping kids learn to love reading, but don't know where to start, here are some options to get you started. AARP Foundation, Experience Corps, Reading Partners, Mentor, the National Mentoring Partnership, the Oasis Institute, Read to a Child. You have the power to change the course of a child's life. So if something like this is up your alley, it's worth forging a new future for children. Number 3, find a way to tell your story. We're all here for a reason, and we all have a story that's worth telling. While you may not be able to change the whole world in one fell swoop, you can certainly make it better by sharing your stories. You can check out websites like Reach Out, for instance, which was built for people to share their stories and empower others who may be going through similar hardships. Sharing your personal story with others can be healing and liberating for both parties involved. So whether it's through an organization or informally, these days it can be as simple and casual as capturing your story on your phone or computer, written, video, audio, in person, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that the format feels authentic and that it resonates with you. There are so many people out there who know how it feels, but they don't know that others went through the same thing. So your voice matters and it's worth helping others. Number 4, lend a hand in your neighborhood. You can also play your part by befriending your neighbors. Maybe try inviting your neighbors over for dinner or organizing a neighborhood charity event, or simply engaging in conversation as you take your walks around the neighborhood or tend to your front yard. A little goes a long way, and it does wonders for your mental health. According to a recent BYU study, knowing at least 6 neighbors reduces loneliness and depression. And remember, a community is made up of small things. It's having someone water your plants and check the mail when you're away. It's watching someone's pet if needed. It's helping out with the groceries or maybe even in an emergency. Either way, if you come from an authentic place of genuinely wanting to help, you may be amazed at the gratitude that comes from just putting yourself out there and making an earnest effort to connect in your neighborhood. Number 5, support a loved one struggling with health. It's not always easy to know how to support a friend, a neighbor, or a family member who's struggling with their health, but it's important that they at least know you're there for them and that you want to help make things better. And above all else, empathy is one of the most supportive gifts that you can offer someone in need, of emotional support. While it's a non-tangible gift, there are 3 types of empathy that you can offer. Cognitive empathy, which is understanding another's perspective. Emotional empathy, feeling another's feelings. Empathetic concern, sense what others need from you. You'll know what's needed by asking and by using empathy and putting yourself in their perspective. So everything counts here. Offering practical assistance like doing dishes or picking up groceries, or just spending quality time and energy with your loved ones. Talking on the phone, sending letters, cooking meals together, watching movies together, it can all go a very long way. Number 6, donate to a local charity. Another great and common way to give back to your community is by knowing that your charitable donations are gonna make an enormous difference in someone's life. Even if you're a retiree living on a fixed income, you can still participate. There's so much more that you can donate than just money. Clothes, food, time, or even your skills. And there's no shortage of organizations that could use the help, from animal shelters to food pantries. In the US alone, there are more than 1.5 million registered nonprofit organizations, which means it's really worth taking the time to be selective and choose charities that align with your true interests. Some quick questions that you can ask yourself to help decide: does the charity align with my personal values or passions in life? Do they have clear goals? Can I trust them to meet these goals? In case you want to explore more about charities, we have specific content for that, which I'll leave a link to in the description below this video. Number 7, start a community garden. If you have a green thumb and you enjoy tending to plants, or if you don't have a space for your own garden, this is where community gardens come in handy. Community gardens benefit overall well-being since you can get some fresh air and exercise while giving back to your neighborhood. And they're an awesome way for people who live close together to come together to work on something bigger than themselves. With the help of friends and neighbors, it's possible to make your own little corner of paradise in just a few hours. And it'll be an incredible feeling when all of those plants that are blooming and you literally get to reap what you've sown. Number 8, organize a beach or a park cleanup. Beautifying your local natural landscapes and seascapes is a great way to stay active and engaged. Give back to your community, and it's also an opportunity to share with your family the importance of keeping our world clean. To give you an idea of the massive scope of waste that we're contributing globally, a staggering 79% of plastics are in landfills, and 2 billion people on this earth live without any waste collection services. Take it a step further. You can even create an event page like on Facebook, like 30-minute beach cleanup, which is a recurring monthly event in Long Beach, for example, and share it with everyone that you know who might be interested in joining. So there you have it. I didn't want to overwhelm you with too many ideas at once. I want to just offer you 8 ideas in this part 1 video to kickstart your own brainstorming. We have 8 more ideas in part 2. No matter how you give back to the community, please find clarity first on what aligns with you, what resonates with you, and what feels the most authentic. Finding clarity is gonna be huge. If you haven't done so yet, we have a free Finding Clarity workbook for you, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below this video also. For now, here's the recap of part 1, 8 ways to give back to the community. Start a coaching gig, teach children how to read, find a creative way to tell your story, lend a hand in your neighborhood, support a loved one who's struggling with health, donate money, time, energy, or skills to a local charity, start a community garden, and organize a beach or a park cleanup. May you find a way to give back and share your unique gifts that feels right and authentic to you. Thank you so much for being here and striving to be your best during retirement. We need more people like you to help shift our culture to be better. So please like, share, and subscribe and comment on this video. Every engagement that you make with our videos helps us do our job better of creating helpful content for this important audience of older adults. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.